Grim.
Well, I've got a fascinating fact. I don't think it's as hectic as good old Jeffrey there, but there was a movie on when I was with my dad called, and I remember just watching the trailer, and then I fell asleep on the couch watching it with him. But it was called The Boston Strangler, and it was a oldies movie made quite soon after the events, about 40s and 50s was the actual events, and then the movie was about 60 something. But we watched it was a SABC Saturday night thing, TV.
All of your
TV3,
all of your
man.
facts based on TV shows that you've watched.
think
Can we
so.
expect? There's this purple dinosaur rampaging through the village, allegedly loving all the children. Horrifying.
And him and Mother Goose with a stick, they go around and
There's a monster that lives in the bin and eats nothing but cookies. Wait, those are two separate characters.
So yeah, the Boston Strangler in the 50s did go around terrorizing the Boston district
With
and
a knife.
No, strangled, strangled them. Yeah,
You see, the Boston Strangler is such a cool
it
nickname.
is the Boston.
Yeah.
In fact, I think they went and called their ice hockey team the Boston Stranglers after.
Imagine if they'd called him like the Flaccid Cock Killer or something. Like it would have been a lot cooler.
And he was also called the Silk Stocking Killer.
Okay.
Because that's what he.
See all
And
these
it's
cool
about
names.
13 women that he killed. But my fact is that the thing that connected all the victims was that this is troubling. Is that they all knew him. That's my fact. They all knew the Boston Strangler.
Oh. I have to tell you, one of the things that I you hear so many stories about serial killers that you've got to start taking precautions when it comes to being the victim of a serial killer.
Yes.
And the first thing I did that was very successful so far is that I was born a male. Because the vast majority of serial killers don't actually prey on men.
Except Jeffrey, fucking Jeffrey. What the fuck?
I mean, there's a few of them, but that's a big step. But the other thing I do is I don't take out life insurance, Ryan. And I make sure that all of my partners and everyone connected to me know that I don't have life insurance. So they know, if I die, they will only get poorer. now you see
Very good.
they're
Very
incentivized to keep me alive.
No strychnine in your tea.
No, that's right, exactly. You're incentivized to keep me alive because actually it's better for you if I'm going to my job and I'm doing my work and I'm coming home with a paycheck because there's no money for you once I'm gone. I think people misconsider this,
Yeah.
Well, every day I get phone calls from companies. They want to sell me funeral insurance. Like, I'm not interested. I don't want funeral insurance. I want my death, if anything, to cost money.
Damn, bugger.
It must cost my loved ones money. They must
Keep
know
them
that
alive.
there's absolutely no benefit to killing me whatsoever.
Yeah, my funeral's going to be cucumber sarmies, egg mayonnaise at the most.
Yeah.
A few songs from my playlist. The DJ of the disco afterwards.
I mean,
Open bar, cash bar. Open bar up to $2,000, and then cash bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
My funeral is going to be it's going to be flowers, poems, photographs, eulogies from my loved ones, necrophilia, songs by Avril Lavigne. No, I know. Don't worry. That's I know. It's disgusting.
The songs by
Songs for Avril Lavigne.
But park the necrophilia. Park that for later in the. There's a fucking thing. So Boston Strangler. Yes. So that was my fact.
Okay.
The thing that connected all the victims. They all knew him.
They all knew him. I feel like you don't shit on your own doorstep. Like if you're gonna be a serial killer, that's amateur hour. You don't kill the people you know. Firstly, who are you going to have a beer with? If you just... Listen, have you noticed how Larry, every week he goes out, whoever he goes for a beer with, they vanish. Nobody knows what happens to them. They turn up in a barrel at the bottom of a ravine somewhere. I mean, that you really are cutting into your social life quite hectically.
It's like my mate I work with, Pierre. He's like, his wife fell pregnant, and then 2 other ladies in our office fell pregnant. So then I was like, Pierre... They've been working too closely with Pierre. It was very funny. Or was it funny?
I mean, not now. Not now. But at the time, I'm sure it was hilarious, yeah. Yeah, why not? Let's say, yeah, sure. They all knew the Boston Strangler, or at
I-
least were connected to him in some way. I reckon. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say that you're wrong for
Okay.
this, but it's tricky. You know, you could
Okay.
maybe overrule, but no, that was not the fact that connected him. Not that they all knew him, but the fact is that there was never a forced entry.
Oh.
Yeah. So he would pretend to be a plumber or some shit like that,
I
or a
remember
repair
a fact about
person,
this.
or
I think he said.
aircon.
I think he said. Yeah, this triggers a memory because I think he said that he would never go into an unlocked door because he felt uninvited. So if the door was unlocked, he would go in because
Yeah.
he felt like he was invited then, which is really like
Yeah.
lock your doors. You know, like everyone lock your doors.
And you watch those plumbers. You watch those plumbers.
Yeah, yeah. The plumbers aren't as sexy as the internet would make you think.
When they bend over the plumber's crack, that's there to draw you.
Yeah, to
Don't
lure
look
you
at
in.
it. It's there to draw.
Lure you in. They aren't just there to unclog your drain. It's filth. The internet, because that's a thing. The internet has made us believe that plumbers are sexy. You know that you don't have to pay them. You know, but this is teaching us otherwise. Clowns, on the other hand, got a totally raw deal, also from serial killers. From was it John Wayne Gacy, who was a clown, a children's entertainer's clown?
No, I didn't know about
Yeah.
that. Is that where maybe Stephen King got the idea from?
Probably, yeah,
My
probably.
word.
So, you know, that's a total other leap in the dark, I guess. But yeah, so clowns have never recovered from John Wayne Gacy. Meanwhile, plumbers, clearly the
Yeah.
Boston Strangler didn't do them lifelong
No, I
damage.
bet chicks dig plumbers, you know.
Yeah, it's because they know how to lay pipe. It's terrible. I'm deeply, deeply sorry for that. Yeah, I shouldn't have mentioned that.